Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Motion man left is Brown. Hauled in left side. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Finds Woods. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. They give to Taylor, right side. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor again. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, Richardson. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has it in close. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Here's 2nd and 14. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's caught at the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second-quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Went after trying good by Riker. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Riker set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They go again with Taylor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running right, this is Taylor. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Richardson now. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Offense to the line for second down. Here's a give to Taylor. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Colts can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paying for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Has a man. It's Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. McCarthy to throw it. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw here from Richardson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's caught for the first. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a run with Taylor. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Richardson now on first and 10. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taylor trying the left side. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. A run here with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Some consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Pittman's got it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts. Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Cameron Curl.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Richardson. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. Here's a handoff for Taylor. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Play action with Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now, in goal to go. Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Another shot for Taylor. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Game with the point after. And the Colts push their lead to 3. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, the football's loose. And the Colts pick it up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Buying some time right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Well, I'll say this. If you're willing to chance a throw like that, an early down is where you want to do it. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work out, but you still got time now to try to find something else on the play sheet.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. This is Taylor. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Chased out to his right. Brought in right side. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Rolling left, buying some time. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Taylor. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now, but will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. He drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
So now, here's third and goal. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. And they love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game. This is the end of the third quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. This This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 36-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Put the body on the line for his team. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. McCarthy to throw for it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Richardson on 3rd. Finds his man, Downs. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw, it hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down. They give to Taylor, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And 4th and 4 coming up.
A 39-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, McCarthy has a man, Justin Jefferson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll get this one to Brown. Racing down the left side. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Taylor. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts bump the lead up to 13 points.
Vikings 28. Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's on the move. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackmon.
The Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give left side to Taylor. And this one doesn't go far. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in